Hello and welcome back to the Monch Hours podcast, where we appreciate all things anime and manga. I'm your host, John. I'm here with the only Sultan of Swag, Mr. Jordan. How are you, sir?
Swag, dude. You always hit it just nail on the head right there. It's swagged out over here.
It's Swagged Out Sunday, and the Sultan here is to grace us with his presence.
I need to get a Sultan hat. Start singing some Aladdin songs.
I'm actually wearing my I got my Dare shirt on, baby. D, I won't do drugs. A, something about attitude. R, I respect myself. And E is something for education, I think. But I'm representing.
You over there holding?
Hey kids,
Holding it down for McGruff.
First off, there shouldn't be any kids watching this, so get the fuck out of here, because we're drinking beer, baby.
Damn.
But anyways, yeah, we got a full lineup of manga this week. That was actually insane. I actually haven't wrapped my head around it entirely yet, but we will jump into that after we crack a cold one and cue the intro.
Welcome to the Monch Hours podcast, where we consume manga and anime with pleasure. Crack a cold one and enjoy the show.
I hope we can finally fight without any distractions now.
How do you know the Muju style?
Fate is a fascinating thing. The Muju style would be something that I alone am the master of. There's no escaping that it's your destiny to die by my hand.
Since it is destined, I'd like to see what the hand of God is all about.
Gladly. I've been sitting idle now for far longer than I would have liked.
I'm not going there to die. I'm going to find out if I'm really alive. I have to do it, Faye.
It's all a dream.
Yeah. Just a dream.
And we're back. Jordan, we took a break last week. Fresh week, fresh brew. What do we got?
Drinking a Hop Valley Bubble Stash. And bro, dude, I was just reading the little descriptor on it, and I don't know if I want to drink this anymore because it says it's created with tropical dankness.
Oh!
And I don't think I should just pour this out because dank, that's not my word. I don't support dank.
Dank? What about Swank? Hillary Swankin, bro.
What, the $1 Million Baby? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Hillary Swankin. Shout out to Pro Ebra. Rip Capital Steez. Joey B8 still in the biz.
Yeah.
Nick Caution.
It's our hip hop tangent right there. I'm just gonna stop it. I'm not even gonna head on.
You know, dude, come on, bro. This is a 90s. It's anime and manga, but this is at its heart a 90s, a culmination of two 90s babies, two 90s kids coming together and talking about this. So we gotta break into the hip hop every episode, man. We were raised on it.
True. I mean, I just saw Joey Badass was in the news because I guess he took his family to Disney World, and he had like a cousin who has autism. I guess he didn't understand the concept, like wearing a mask, and like Disney World kicked like the cousin out. So it was a little drama. Joey Badass was not happy. I mean,
understandable.
Rightfully so. Yeah. So.
Well, I didn't see that, but I'll take a look into that. I was just listening to on a lighter note. I was listening to. I was just got done grilling some carne asada and chicken, and put on some like playlist on Spotify. It was like Sunday Groovin' or whatever, and then it was the classic A Tribe Called Quest. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? And that set it off for me. So my Sunday's grooving. But what I'm drinking this week is a I'm Sorry Umami IPA. Let me just put it over here. Straight imported from Japan, brewed with bonito flakes, if that's how you pronounce it. See if you guys see that can right there. Let me read the description. I'm sorry, I didn't ask you what you like. We brewed a truly Japanese beer that we wanted to drink without being bound to the conventional beer styles and standard recipes. Umami IPA brewed with dried bonito. Yoho Brewing from Japan. Hello, cheers to you. I'm about to take my first sip on camera.
No tropical dankness, bro?
No tropical dankness. Only bonito flakeless, and is tasting mighty tasty, not tasteless. Matter of fact, it's spaceless. No bound by no flavor profile. That's all I got this week. I'm sorry.
Spirited Away. My boy is faceless.
Oh, dude, it's good though. Wow, that's really good. Check out this can, bro. Wait till you see this can right here, because that's what got my attention. First of all, I was looking through. I was gonna get some Kirin Ichiban. I was actually looking for Yebisu, but I didn't find it. But I got this
Talking
instead.
Doro Hedoro.
And
I didn't even know that was a beer.
Masato from Neon Genesis Evangelion, baby.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, we are going to be talking about manga this week, and most importantly, I should say, Jujutsu Kaisen. As I broke it, but as I just broke the news to Jordan, to the Sultan of Swag, your boy here, the Hanzi, unfortunately, couldn't watch Attack on Titan this week just yet.
Couldn't or just dropped the ball?
Both. Drop the ball would probably be the best description of it. But hey, man, we can't be kings every day. Today I was a mere peasant.
He is Squire Boy.
And also, not to totally take away from that and divert attention, let's get a round of applause for Monch Hours. 1 year. Hello. Woo!
We did it.
We did it for 1 year. I can't believe that, dude. This was just originally me and Jordan coming together and say, do you want to do something? Like COVID hit, and it's like, let's just do something, right? Let's get something to get our creative juices going and just having a good time. Especially this guy. So obviously, if you guys have been watching us since the beginning, you know that when we first started recording, I actually just moved from Colorado to California, and Jordan had been living in Hawaii. So we were pretty far away. And before that, me and Jordan were actually obviously you can tell we're super good friends, we're best friends, and we used to hang out all the time. I mean, we had days, brews days, Tuesdays.
Tuesday, brews day.
Every Tuesday, we play cards together, we watch anime, we watch read comics, we go to the comic store, you name it, dude. We're pretty close. So this was another way to connect with Jordan, and I think and us, because we kind of became best friends when I lived in Arizona at the time. Just a little bit of information right there. We both lived in Arizona, so we both moved away from our core group of friends, and this is a way for us to still hang out. And so it's been it's been invaluable. I don't know where I would be if we didn't do this every Sunday, especially during COVID.
Oh, for real, bro. No lie, got a little tear in my eye. I miss you, dude.
Yeah, I miss you too, man. Thinking about actually going to Arizona. I have to do some testing for my old job to maintain my license. So if I can time it correctly, I might be watching. You guys may be in store for a special first ever live session with us in person together after watching the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba movie. Mugen Train, baby. It's gonna be. It's lit.
Let's go.
Yeah. But
It's gonna be
that's in the
dank,
works.
bro.
It's gonna be dankness, dude. Hilary swanking, I should say. But yes, so we're super stoked to be 1 year in this. We've met some really amazing people, and I actually put a tweet out today showing like the 10 most. I would say it's not even supporters. You guys are so much more than that. It's actual friends that we've taken the time to discuss, multiple animes and manga scenario scenes with, and it's been a positive impact in our life. So thank you to the Monch Mob for sticking with us for a year, and we look forward to another year. So today's drink is cheers to you guys. And you know what? I'm gonna do it right now, dude. I'm actually I'm gonna shout them out live on air right now. That'd be the
Shout 'em
only
out.
justice I could do, right?
You got to do it, bro.
Okay, let me come here, dude. Here we go. First off, we got Juju at Juju. She is the Quan Chi queen, if I were to say so, with her profile picture. She's the one that actually they are the one that actually introduced me to solo leveling, which I got the physical copy. Boom! This weekend, solo leveling was a manhwa, if I'm correct, webcomic, Korean, and it's freaking amazing. It's one of the best series I've ever read. Period.
Shit.
Shout out to Zell Cutie, our boy, the Grand Master, ranked Overwatch, top 500, top 200 tank as Sigma, I should say. Shout out to Sunny at Aru-sun. And if I'm mispronouncing this, sorry, but Sunny's been a supporter of mine since like my Dragalia Lost content days. So she's been like the OG. Shout out to Sunny.
Damn.
Tony, shout out to Tony, the number one Chainsaw Man stan, I should say. The Himeno lover themselves. And then we got Lay at Crybaby Lay. She was an OG Monch Hours supporter. She this person definitely is a special place in our hearts, as they also introduced us to another special supporter of ours. I should say these are actually not supporters, they're friends. They're moots, as we say. And that is
Dude.
yeah, Akuma at EJ Brown 775. You know who you are. This person is actually making their own. How would I? It's more than a series, because the amount of passion they have for the material that they're creating is pretty profound, and I'm so excited to watch what he creates and once it becomes fleshed out. And dude, I'm having some super awesome discussions with him. He's actually showing me a lot of stuff. He connected some things about Demon Slayer and Trigun, which I'll bring up next week because that's our Trigun episode. So we'll have you guys look forward to that. Shout out to Han at Renaissance Han. This person is super cool, super. It's just like, you have the comedic relief, but in a good way. They're always lighthearted and nothing but a bundle of joy, and it's always exciting to see what they tweet when they interact with us. Kitty Onion at Onicon/Kitty. They are a supporter from, again, OG supporter from Jigalia Lost Days to the Grand Blue Fantasy to Mount Monch Hours. Shout out to them. Shout out to Sencha Tunes. I think if there wasn't ever an OG supporter of the Monch Hours podcast, it would probably be Sencha Tunes. I believe that's the first interaction we had with a content creator that's themselves a content creator, and spectacular at that. If you guys like Sailor Moon content and music, they do some of the best piano arrangements for Sailor Moon content ever. So be sure to check them out. That's Sencha Tunes at Sencha Tunes. And then, of course, we got a shout out at Takeshi Strider, T Strider at Arts_Strider, Gino Pagoy, who came on as a guest. So does ZelQT came on as a guest as well. The actual Filipino All Might.
That's him.
Yeah. And then to round it all up, shout out to Mochi at Mochi Bunny, who was an OG supporter as well. Always liked our content, and they were one that actually got me into the cassette scene. Yeah, so which has been a super awesome hobby. So shout out to Mochi Bunny for that. And that will round it up for our, I should say, like kind of like my space top 10, right? These are the people that, in no particular order, but had made a positive impact in our life for the past year or so. And it's only that list is only ever growing. To be honest, I wanted to throw some other people on here, but I feel like they came after the year of 2021, so it wouldn't be fair to these people who were the 2020 OGs. So shout out to you guys. Hopefully you keep enjoying us, supporting us, even not supporting us. We just love interacting with you guys. Some actual people that just love discussing manga, anime that we watch, that we read, and it's just a good time. So you know who you are. Shout out to you, and keep on keeping on.
Friends.
Whew, man, I talked a lot right there.
Damn, you need to take a sip, bro.
I did. I took a big sip here. Cheers to you guys. Hopefully, if you're of age, you're drinking with us. If not, have some sparkling water or some
juice,
some OJ. No shame though.
Yeah.
And these people, if I actually want to shout, like, some of these people here, they're really cool because I think it's especially like with anime Twitter, you can get just people that if I were to kind of like just summarize it, is they're pretty much just like their profile picture, right? They're just kind of like a facade, you know. There's not really them in person. Where these people that I just mentioned, like, I've seen them, you know, stand for like Black Lives Matters, Stop Asian Hate, things in the Philippines. I've seen them take a stand on social justice, I guess, in a word. And it's really awesome to see that, especially with the young people, because I think that's what needs to happen in this world. Is as millennials, we're cleaning up. I don't want to get into that, but we're cleaning up the mess, and hopefully the younger generation will continue to, which seems like, improve on that. So shout out to them. You guys are freaking awesome, and keep on doing you. Don't let anyone put you down.
Yeah, word. Bro, you always wax so poetic. You're over there making, like, me tear up. I'm like, shit, how am I supposed to say anything that can follow that?
Bro, there's no script, bro. It's just talking from the heart, man. Talking from the heart, bro. If you see the camera right here, you can see I'm like moving my head,
up, huh?
bro. Yeah, I'm like freaking, I got my teleprompter right here, but I've written that. So it's just, and that's how you guys know it's genuine, you know. Like I said, me and Jay came into this as just two weebs doing what we wanted to do, talk about things we love, and we, you know, if you go to our first episode, which I think is session 0, then probably 5 after that, we actually had like a written down flow of things, and we were very rigid. You could hear it. We were very rigid, and I think like at that point we were just like, dude, this isn't us, you know. We just want to, let's just do us. Like, this is the main goal. So we kind of threw it to the wayside. We just say what we're gonna talk about, and we do it. And so we try to be genuine. We try to be transparent, and you know, we are who we are. We try to make it a point to be like just two guys, hopefully that everyone can connect with and just be friends with. That's our main goal. So we feel like we've accomplished that with the people we just mentioned, and you know, if we can double that, triple that, then so be it, for the better. 2021's already looking like that, to be honest, and yeah, look forward to it. So.
Yeah, no more bullet point days, dude. We can't just read down that list.
Only
like
bullet.
the nightly news.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. This week on Jujutsu Kaisen, we had Megumi, something like that. But also at the same time, we still, I think, when we do have guests, I do have to kind of keep it in line because so many people talk, and then especially if it's like. Next week is we talking about Trigun, and that's going to be super hype. But I'll talk about a little bit more. Let's get into the manga. We're about 20 minutes in, and let's get into the manga. Okay, so let's do. Actually, let me throw a curveball. We'll do Jujutsu Kaisen anime first, and then after that, we'll jump into all the manga sections, and then a little bit of Trigun. How does that sound?
A little bit of Trigun.
A little bit of Vash the Nash Stampede, baby.
We're getting into that already?
I just want to say some things that I picked up while rewatching, and that I'm excited to delve into with our guest next week.
Okay. I mean, you could hold it until next week and then dive into it then.
Fuck, man. Okay, shit, dude.
I'm just saying, bro, you're overzealous.
Put me on the grill, man. I thought I was grilling. Little did I know I got grilled right now. Jordan's coming in hot.
I'm just telling you, dude. We got a whole episode of Trigun.
I know.
Why are you trying to
I know.
dip into it early?
Because
Go
one
on,
of our Akuma was hitting me up about it. That's why I want to like give him a shout out. But you heard it here, Akuma, dude. We're gonna wait. So tune in next week, I guess. Okay, Jujutsu Kaisen anime. If you haven't seen this week's episode, which came out Friday, this is your warning. This is your spoiler warning. Cut it off right here. We're super happy for you to be here. Make sure you like and follow and subscribe and all that garbage ass shit. We don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Dude, just keep on doing you, and we'll keep on doing us. So, this week, we got kind of like Megumi's, Fushigiro's turning point, I think would be the one. And this was actually, I feel like I say this every week, but I feel like I say, I've been waiting on this episode. Every week, right? Like, I've been waiting for this to be animated every week.
I think that sounds about right. I mean, this was a good one to say it, though. Go ahead, say it.
It was fucking awesome, man. I've been waiting on this one. I've been waiting for this to be animated. I'm actually waiting for next week's to be animated when you got freaking my girl Kugasaki Nobara and her bad bitch moment, but this is coming up. Stay tuned for that. But this week was the spotlight on Megumi. And, dude, tell me they did my boy so good. They did him so good.
Oh, dude. Even just the preliminary fighting that when it's the whack-a-mole, they,
with Nobara with her hammer, like, actually whacking.
Yeah, that's what she called it, the whack-a-mole or whatever, but just that whole thing, that whole sequence where it's just the fluidity of the animation where, he's running and slicing and, like, flipping, and I don't know, it was just beautiful. It was a work of art, obviously, but that was, and I mean, like, that wasn't even really a fight. That was just, like, the build-up into the fight. And then it got real. You see Megumi, he's obviously, like, realizing he's outclassed in that fight. And then he kind of has that little, like, it almost looks like a moment of insanity where he, like,
yes,
it's either he either snaps or
he's going all in, man. He's going all in.
Yeah. And ooh boy, dude, that domain expansion and then where he was just laying work on this
special grade
finger. Yeah. Ooh, buddy, that shit it had me hyped.
Bro, that was such a hype scene. And before I actually want to get into that scene, I saw, what did I see? I think I saw a tweet, or I don't know, I think maybe it was on Reddit or something. Where did I see this? Okay, I finally remember like a video where someone was saying that the animation budget for the Jujutsu Kaisen, now this, and to put it into proportion, the sequence of like 2 episodes ago where it was Mei versus Maki during the high school tournament, right? When Mei shoots the pistol round at Maki, and there's like flowing through like scenes, and then Maki catches it. Like, it was beautiful, right? I don't know if this is true. I need to actually go back and source this, but I for right now I choose to believe it's true because of how it sounds. But they said that sequence alone cost more than the entire budget of animation for season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen season 3 of 7 Deadly Sins. I haven't, because I've seen clips of it, and it looks like literal ass. Really? Literal ass. And this is a person that liked season 1 and season 2 a lot, but I saw the clips of season 3, and I said, no, there's no way I'm watching this. It looks so bad. It looks so bad.
Oh, no, I haven't watched any 7 Deadly Sins, but
it's a good series, honestly. And I think 7 Deadly Sins fans would agree that season 3 like had a really rough patch. So I can see where like the kind of saltiness is coming from, where the Jujutsu Kaisen haters. But dude, hey baby, Jujutsu Kaisen fans, we ain't good, man. I mean that all day, man. And especially this episode that came out on Friday with Megumi and his Chimera Shadow with domain expansion. That wasn't even a full domain. It was incomplete, and he had the freaking frogs coming out like, oh man.
What the frogs do?
All day, every day, man. I'm taking it. Give me more of Megumi. Love him. Give me more of that, man. I want to see that.
Well, you get one more episode.
We do. And it's next episode is going to be freaking sick. I was actually was worried that they would try to rush the cursed womb arc. I mean, it is a little rush, but after watching these past 2 episodes, they're actually doing it in such a way that it still feels very fluid and natural. Especially everyone is still maintaining their moments. Like, one thing I was worried about was this moment with Megumi when he kind of snaps, like you mentioned. He almost throws his trump card in there, but he kind of oh god, I can't I don't want to get into that. That's forget I said anything right there, but you'll see it come in the future. But he has his moment, right? And I was worried that he wasn't going to have it, but he did. He had his spotlight. It was him by himself. They really iterated it when Gojo told them that what do you say? He said
He has potential.
dying just to win is different than risking death to win. You know,
Yeah.
which is huge. Like, when you really think about it, it's pretty profound. And
I just like the whole analogy where Gojo was like just trying to get through to him, and he just brought up their baseball game.
yeah,
And he's like, you have the same potential as
Yuji.
Itadori, yeah. But he's like, where I would have went for a home run and he went for a home run, you're going for
The
bunts.
bunt. They hit me fucking hard too, because that was your boy.
You were the bunt master.
I was the bunt man. I was fast, so I know I could bunt, and but I wanted to swing. So, Megumi, bro, you inspired
Swing away.
me. Thank you. Voice acting, phenomenal. Writing, phenomenal. Everything, phenomenal.
Got that comedic scene, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Itadori sees the cursed womb's bag,
Yeah.
and he's just, I'm sorry.
Bro, that guy was literally like more JoJo than some of the JoJo poses. He was just like,
Oh, that dude was ultimate JoJo.
and we got a really cool kind of throwback to Sakuna, like kind of him saying, "Ooh, finally Megumi is filling out his potential." That scene was pretty cool to see as well. I mean, this guy took on a special grade by himself. That's in that wolf, his dog. I think a wolf. Is it a dog now, or is it a wolf?
I think it's Wolf.
I think it's like it was 2 dogs, now it's a wolf because they integrated. And his
dire
news,
wolf.
dire wolf. I like that. There you go. That was freaking sick, dude. Everything was sick. Nobire was sick, man. Gojo kind of doing the finger things to little 6-year-old Megumi.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
though-
nice seeing that backstory, fleshed out in animation too.
Yeah, really
Just
good.
hearing about his past and being a Zenin and being sold, but then I don't know. There was just so much going on with the politicking of everything.
Yeah, that actually helped me a lot, to be honest, with that understanding a little bit better, because I don't know if I didn't catch this when I was reading it or I just forgot about it, but I knew that like something happened with the dad, and that's why things happened. But I didn't know he like straight just got sold for cash. I didn't realize that, and so it gives a little bit of dynamic as to Megumi's personality and his disposition, especially when considering that we got the reveal last week, and this week a little bit more touched onto it. But our goody two shoes is actually a delinquent and a fighter for justice during high school. So
Yeah, he
it was
was.
pretty cool to see that.
He's a bully almost. He's a bully to the bullies.
Bully to the bullies, man. Heck yeah, Megumi for sure. Fushiguro. But dude, I'm
Getting it.
so stoked for next week's episode, man.
Same, dude.
I'm so stoked, bro.
I'm stoked, but isn't that the last episode of the season?
It is.
That is not.
It's okay
It's
though.
not sitting well with me.
It's okay because I just want them to continue their passion for it and maintaining it.
Yeah.
We also have the manga that's fucking lit.
Oh, bro, manga's getting redonkulous.
Flawless transition. Boom.
Dude, straight to it. Let's
Straight
go.
to manga. Let's go. Warning.
Slide
Mangas only. Anime onlys. Get out. You got your fun, bro. Get out like
Yeah,
a special grade. You got exercise. You're gone. See ya,
Yeah,
dude. You're
quick.
like.
You don't want. You want to hear this shit.
You don't want to hear this.
You
You're like Toto, bro. You're like 2 episodes ago. Get out. You're done. You'll come back next season. But manga again. This is your last spoiler warning because this is pretty big shit. Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 140, 143. What am I thinking of that? 143. I'm right. Woo,
Look at you.
baby.
For once, got it right.
For once, I got it right. My memory is coming back, suckers. Now, I want to ask a question as simply as this. Did you expect anything of the sort to take place in today's release that actually took place?
Nope. Not a single thing.
Neither did I. But ASMR. John Stradamus comes through, dude. You remember what I said 2 weeks ago? Last week?
Which one?
When I was talking about like, remember I was like, I had some crazy thought. It was so like, it was untangible, but like the main premise was there. It was like, what if Choso was like a bastard son of Noritoshi Kamo, and Choso was legitimately related to Yuji Todori in a
I
way?
remember that. I blocked that out of my head because I don't want to give you the credit.
Let's go, dude. Bro, Geggy. Hey, you seen this? By some mere chance, do you want like an American localization guy? I'm the guy. Don't look no further. I like beer. I'm drinking that Japan beer. I am Bonito Flake IPA, bro. I'll learn Japanese. Whatever you want. I'll come over there, bro. Put me as a character. I don't care if I get killed off. I got you.
Oh, I want to see that. I got to see that.
I got you, dude. I'm a Tai Kubo fan as well. I got you. But your boy was right, dude. In some crazy alternate universe, it came to fruition. They're actually related.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And not only are they actually related, it was beyond my comprehension of how that came to be. That reveal was something I never even imagined. It once I saw it, it made perfect sense. Of course. Why would Noritoshi Kamo, the most notorious sorcerer of the golden age of sorcery period, limit himself to just a body or a gender, a single gender? Why wouldn't he become a woman? And a spicy one at that.
Yeah. Got that little bob cut.
You know, that's my weak spot.
Yeah.
You don't see me right now. I'm cooling myself off, Jay. I said, whoa. I said, you know what? I don't blame Yuji's dad. I don't blame him.
Oh, Grandpa knew though.
Grandpa
Knew.
And what was that, dude? That was like, what, 2 pages in? Let me open this up here. I was drinking my coffee. Bro, my coffee was, I took 2 sips of my coffee and it was hot. By the time I finished this, it was cold. I didn't drink anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how it doesn't really spell it out for you though. Like if you hadn't been paying attention, you wouldn't, like if you just see the scars, you'd be like, oh, that looks familiar. But if you weren't like paying attention to the context in the back, like the issues, chapters past, it wouldn't all tie together. You could still be in the dark.
100%. And the fact that this is our now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time we've actually ever seen Yuji's parents. Ever. Even them be discussed, other than like the opening scene of like the grandpa in like the first chapter in the first episode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's barely been any discussion.
Crazy, dude. This is actually insane. I see Yuji and the father, and the fact that the scars are there, and like once I saw this, I'm like, it hit me. I was like, dude, this actually makes perfect sense. And I there's no way in hell I could have thought of this happening, like other than like my loosely just fucking jump shot from half court prediction. But like, dude, of course, like you can have that scar across your head, be like, oh, I got it from fighting a demon or a curse.
Yeah.
No one would question you, but the grandpa knew.
Uh,
And it was probably a
And-
moment of weakness for Yuji's father because we have that sudden backstory of like, I know he wanted a child and it didn't happen with Kaori, but her death was cut off. Miss Noritoshi Kamo? What are you talking about? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, and the chills ran down my spine as I reread that.
yeah.
Did I lose you?
So, I mean, is that giving context that she murdered his previous wife?
I feel like
Is that kind of...
I feel
Grandpa's
like
always getting cut off, dude. He never gets to say what he wants to say.
if I had
First-
the hold on, let me fix my I just saw my camera in my hat. I moved my hair, it looked kind of gross. If John Stradamus, your boy, was to make another wild prediction, maybe not so wild, I feel like what this is, what is that? What it starts with an I, implying is that perhaps Yuji's mother died at childbirth, because he says you wanted a child that didn't happen with Kaori, but her death was. Bro, what if Choso was that baby, dude?
The wheels are spinning in my head.
And Noritoshi Kamo stole that baby, pretended it was dead, and that's why he's technically a cursed womb. Because he was dead, but he got brought back to life with cursed technique.
Right, you could be onto something. I mean, I'm not going to shoot it down because...
The date is 3/21/2021, bro. Geggy, I swear to God, I'm gonna send this to you if it comes true. I swear, bro. I don't care, dude. I'll work pro bono. Just put me on this amazing series that you have us going through. I don't care. I'll
Or
be
you-
a freaking
or you
dude that
could
walks
just-
into a coffee shop and gets murdered by like the like Jogo. Like the volcano scene, dude. I don't care, dude. This manga is freaking amazing. This series is freaking amazing.
Bro, if you get this one correct, I don't know.
I don't like
You
I don't
deserve
like
a trophy.
posting
You
shit on
deserve a
Reddit.
trophy, bro.
I don't like posting shit on Reddit, but I probably post this shit on Reddit.
Do it.
No, actually, no. Fuck Reddit. It's just for my Twitter. This is for the Twitters. My
For
Twitter
the
OGs.
pod. We only get to hear the John Stradamus speak.
For my Patreons only. Just kidding.
Hey, bro, can you hook me up with those lotto numbers?
Bro, honestly, what is this? If this is right, say in a chapter we get this right, whatever chapter comes out that this proves it, I will buy that lotto number, like the Power 3 or whatever it's called, Lucky 3. I will buy the chapter number. Watch me hit the freaking jackpot, dude.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
You splitting that.
I will split it with you. Hell
You
yeah.
splitting it.
This is going straight. We're splitting it. We're watching the Mugen Train. We're renting out the theater together. And we're flying all our Monch Mob out for private screening.
Yeah.
If that happens, watch it happen. That'd be actually fucking awesome.
Be dope. Now, John Stradamus has spoken on this. We've only talked on like a portion of the chapters.
2 panels. All right, yeah.
Oh.
Pick it up for me, Jay. Pick it up before I go crazier.
I was just blown away by the fact that this whole assassination attempt was a ruse.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the manga lineup this week was so insane. This is
Yeah.
one manga
And-
release this week.
And the fact that you have Gojo, like, just being, the goat that he is, just covering all his bases, thinking that something could potentially happen, and they need contingency plans to take care of, like, the kids, and, specifically Itadori. So he had... what's this dude's name? Why can't I ever remember his name?
Oh, the former pupil.
Former pupil, yeah,
I
Sad
think it's
Eyes,
like
Mr. Sad Eyes.
I think it's like Yuta or whatever.
Yuta, yeah. So you just seeing him have like Yuta just slowly like infiltrate his way into being the one who would be sent on the assassination, and knowing like he'd be the only one that could do it successfully, like assassinate, but also like, or air quotes assassinate, but have the curse technique that would reverse the damage done.
Yeah.
So like just the fact that there's all these grand machinations, and the fact that there's so much politicking going on still in the background that we're not seeing. Like it just expands how big this world is compared to what we're seeing. There's this in the shadows, so much is happening that is this kind of building this world even larger as we go through it.
100%. I actually want to ask you this. I was thinking about this earlier today. Previously, every time Yuji Itadori has had a near fatal encounter, he's had a moment of time, like I would say, like to do something. And in that time, being one with Todo and one with Choso, which you could see both are fighters of pride, right? I think we'd both agree with that. And they, not saying Yuta isn't, but Yuta is very professional in his actions. But both Todo and Choso both essentially gave Yuji Itadori, when they didn't want to and weren't aware of it, the time to implant this false memory theory within Todo and within Choso. Now, in the previous chapter, you would think that would take place, but Yuta is so proficient in his technique that before us as a reader and Yuji himself, when he was grabbed by that whatever that technique was, the katana was actually already in Yuji. So he's technically dead, right? There was no wasted time. Now, do you think that could have been a possibility if Yuta like kind of did what Todo and Choso did, which is kind of do that talking moment or like a spiel, but instead he just went straight up, like he saw the moment, didn't hesitate, he just went, stuck it in. Something to think about, huh? Like, it's interesting, right?
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
Like, why didn't that take... I was thinking about that earlier, and this wasn't... I, like, read this chapter, like, 3 times over, and it didn't click for me. Like, wait a minute. Why didn't that happen? Because every near-fatal moment Yuji's had, with normal humans, I should say, he's had, like, that false memory thing take place, but Yuta didn't give him an opportunity at all.
I wonder if it would have to do with the fact that as soon as he like killed him and his heart stopped, he was instantly like the heart beat its last,
right
beat.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
It like straight went into like the resurrection cycle.
And like it was no longer in threat. He was just subconscious. He was knocked out essentially.
I'm curious.
John Stradamus once again. Hello. We got 2 this week, baby.
Got that big brain on today.
But I love this panel, like, not taking away from you, like, I love this panel where Yuta's like, what a relief. And if there was actually a spitting image of, like, Gojo's smile, it would be this panel right here. When he's, like, giving that freaking, like, big-ass smile to Yuji Itadori. It's like, oh, what a relief.
Just cheesing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta... Dude, there's a lot going on in this.
Holy shit, we're already at 45 minutes into the fucking podcast, so we gotta... Oh my god. Take Jordan, wrangle me up, bro. Wrangle me up, Jay.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna throw my lasso. But I don't think we can stop without touching on the fact that we're gonna get some Hunger Games going, it looks like.
And Megumi came in.
Megumi, yep.
And why does Megumi always know the right things to say to Itadori?
You talking about it's all our fault that everyone died or all those people died?
And start by saving me.
I think that's the team player in him where, I mean, take it back to this week's episode of the show where the sacrifice bunt, you know, he's always playing as a good team member.
Yes, sir, Jay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And in some aspects that could be a weakness, but in like a support role or just being like a friend, which he is, like it's a benefit to the team, you know. He's gonna right the ship for Isidori, get him focused again.
Right. Absolutely. And like right after
he's gonna
that,
need it for the calling games.
Yeah,
bro.
before like as a moment, he says the calling game, right? The next the next 4 panels we get, one is his stepsister. But the top 2, who do you have any idea who that is? I don't. This guy, like, obviously, like, looked like he went through a battle. He's got blood stains on him, and he's breathing heavily. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Renji right there.
Roar, Sabimaru. Yeah, like, bro, I have a lot of my attitude. Yeah, he's a Taikubo fan, so honestly, but I don't know who that is, man. For some reason, it looks familiar to me. Is that weird to say? Like that pin. Why does that pin look like? Why? I don't know. I feel like I've seen this guy before.
It's got to be one of the clans or something. Because I mean, if you look to the right,
Jujutsu face off in a calling game. And
Megumi. I mean, Megumi's got a pin, so I'm just assuming it's like
it's of like a high school, right? Or
maybe it's a high school. Yeah. So it's
got
to be maybe
out.
one of the sorcerers' high schools. I don't know. Is that
But the guy looks old to me. For some reason, I get the feeling that this dude is like old. Is that weird? Because like if you look at him, like he's got like the dug in like cheek marks, like in kind of like an old person would.
Yeah.
Not like old, like an old guy, but like he's obviously like middle aged. I would say this guy's middle aged.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, this shit is crazy. I'm telling you right now. I didn't think I could get even more hype. And then you throw in this calling game. Are you serious, dude? Rules. 1. After awakening a curse technique, players must declare their participation in the calling game at the bear of the choice within 19 days. 2. Any player who breaks the previous rule shall be a subject to cursed technique removal. So any power that they've gotten is yanked from them. And for someone like Megumi's stepsister, that may not be so good because that's what woke her up from her coma.
Huh.
And funny, as a matter of fact, we got a little bit of foreshadowing in this week's anime episode where he said, I guess Fugishiro, Megumi, was talking about this curse probably wasn't the one that put her in a coma. It's just overlapping with that one. Then we get this chapter.
Oh, shit.
3. Non-players who enter the barrier become players at the moment of entry and shall be considered to have declared participation in the calling game. So any innocent bite, like, bro, like, dude, like, what if it was me and you? It's a Tuesday, Bruise Day. We walked to Circle K, our fries. We got a beer. And next thing you know, we're in a fucking calling game, bro.
Oh, bro.
And we got no curse techniques. 4. Player scores are points for ending the lives of other players. 5. Points are determined by the game master. Who is the game master? Probably Noritoshi Kamo, Geto. Blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, it's scoring. Like that.
Bro, I'd get 1 point because I'd end you real quick.
Bro, you wouldn't end me, bro. You'd be like trying to end me, bro, and I'd snap my fingers and be like, this is all part of my prophecy. And I'd put my glasses up and you see the glint and you'd be like, and I would say like some cheesy ass line and be like, Jansu Damisu. And then you like go like, ugh! And then I'd be like, and then you just die. That easy.
You'd have to have like some animation where it's like the sand in the hourglass flipping up and down, just constantly rotating.
Dude, it'd be something
And-
like
And a clock going backwards, and
it'd be like wait, have you seen JoJo Golden Wind Experience with Giorno Giovanna?
no, I have not.
Okay then.
I've
Well,
only
it's-
seen the first 3.
Well, for people who have, I would essentially have King Crimson's power, and if you guys have seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. So that's
Well,
what I
explain
would
it
do.
to me so I know.
Essentially, I see the future, and so I can act upon it before it takes place.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty convenient.
Hey, bro, that's John Thomas, baby. That's my stand. No, dude, if I was a JoJo user, if I was a stand user, my stand would be Nostradamus, bro. And I'd be
Oh man.
like Joseph Joestar, and you're gonna say, wait, that's extremely OP, and then you'll say, wait, that's extremely OP, and then I'd put my glasses up like this, and then the glint would happen.
Oh man. That's pretty OP.
It is, yeah. King Crimson is pretty OP.
All right, should we move on since
Hey, I told you to wrangle me in. If you want to move on, let's move on.
we got to lasso this guy in? He's out of control. Shit.
I'm almost done with my beer.
Dude, you need another one.
Another one, suffering from success. All right, My Hero Academia. Let's go.
Ooh, buddy.
Yeah, dude. So My Hero this week, another freaking insane chapter, right?
Yeah. Get our heroes having to face the media. And dude, media in reality and in fiction, they pull no punches.
Oh, fuck the media, bro. Fake news.
Well, I guess I don't even know if this was like a reporter or whatever, but the one who was just like emphasizing with these attacks the pain that was caused just to ordinary citizens, and
Right.
saying how that one woman, I think she was saying like her mother or grandmother or someone, I'm trying to find it, or her mother was horribly wounded, and then you just see like the emotion bubble up in her and like just pure rage because like the three you have Endeavor, you got Hawks, you got Genus up there on the podium, but they don't really understand like the full extent that it had affected just the everyday people.
Right.
Because I mean, like obviously, like they know how it's affected, like on the surface level, how it's affected their lives, but there's so many branches that are just extending out from this event that it's impossible for them to understand every single person's situation.
Absolutely, and it's clever on Endeavor's part to kind of lead that journalist into like what the solution was, and that was like for the heroes to rise up and essentially do what they do and save the day.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Yeah, I like that he guided it, kind of like went full circle to the hero ranking event where he said you have to watch me or just watch me, and he kind of like echoed that again.
right? Yeah,
He's like just watch me,
it's
and you
hard,
see like there's
it's hard to hate on Endeavor when he does stuff like that.
yeah, he's having a good redemption arc coming back.
I love that he's not fully like, I don't think he can believe that he will ever atone for his sins fully, but he's making attempts to and strides to, and even though he knows that it will never be enough, he will do it regardless.
Yeah, exactly. And then you see, I'm just assuming Dobby's just watching this whole press conference, and he's like, okay, like I didn't go far enough.
Yeah, we got a single panel of him doing that, and also too, like prior to that, Yo, what the fuck, Best Genius? I didn't think your neck was that long, homie, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. What's up with that? Has it always been like that?
Bro, I thought I put out I read that this morning. Bro, I thought I put out a banger tweet, dude. I thought I made a banger tweet, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm kind of funny sometimes. And I put out like this tweet that said manga and Netflix adaptation. I put that like 2 likes. I got like 2 likes. I thought it was like a banger, bro. I thought for sure like this is gonna put me on the map, dude. But it didn't.
Oh, no one cared.
No one cared. No one gave a shit. Even though his fucking neck was 2 feet fucking long.
It is, dude. I'm staring at it right now. I can't stop.
The caller, I said, wait a minute, right? A double take. I was like, I don't remember it. I thought it was just the jeans, man.
Apparently, they should call him Long Neck. He's like that YouTube dude.
That's what I'm saying,
Long
Daddy
neck
Long
kid.
Neck, dude. That's what the exact. I'm gonna put the tweet out on the video right now. I literally said, yeah, I said manga and I said Netflix adaptation, Daddy Long Neck. Bro, I sent it to you in a text, dude.
Oh,
Give
I
me a
was doing
text.
homework, but
I don't blame you. I know you do.
Look.
I know you're busy doing homework. I know. So just you'll see it. Just for clarification, check your text, bro.
Oh, Daddy Long Neck.
There's a banger tweet.
No one cares though.
No one cares, dude. Where's it at, bro? 2, 3 fucking likes, 1 retweet, bro. It's okay because I love myself. And that's all that matters.
Hey, bro. We all like it.
He's got the same fucking hairstyle, though. You see that shit? The same fucking Bieber cut. Look, dude, it's the same direction and everything.
That's funny.
Whatever. Some fucking anime aesthetic account will copy, retweet it, and get 1 million likes. I don't give a shit.
Oh, for sure.
At least I know in my heart I did it first.
We all know.
But yes.
The world might not know, but we know.
We know. Monch knows. Hopefully.
Oh man, it's fucking neck, dude. There's so much that happened in this. Like I'm just kind of skimming through again, and you get what?
Mirko.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, she is there, baby. Yeah, she's looking fucking good, dude.
She's putting a tourniquet on her arm or something.
Put that prosthetic on, baby. And I still treat her like a freaking queen, bro. You can do your hero shit if you want, but tell you what, if you do that, I'll make sure you come home to a fully cooked meal every day. Mirko, if you're free this Thursday, hit me up on free this Thursday. We can go ahead and get some coffee for free this Thursday. That's a copy pasta.
Hey.
That's a copy pasta. I'm a weeb, but I'm not that big of a degenerate. Okay. But for real.
Thursday, he's free.
Thursday I'm free.
Dude, the fact that young Midoriya just revealed his secret since chapter 1?
1.
He finally revealed it to everyone. I'm curious if like All Might's cool with that. Like, did they have a conversation about this?
I don't know, but at the same time, I feel like it makes sense for this to take place. With Deku's character, last week we had the chapter release where he was like, I still want to save Shigaraki, and I kind of was like, oh, come on, man. Like, some villains can't be saved. And it's so crazy that this actually took place. Our good friend Gino, who is working on Project Zero. He has his own webcomic, which you guys should definitely look it up. He actually sent me a post like 2 days ago, I think it was. Let me I'm gonna get it here because it actually resonates with what took place. Jeez. Hold on, give me a second. That's not it. But essentially, what I'm getting to, or what I'm getting at, is okay, yeah, like some villains can't be saved, right? And understand, like that's just Deku's character of like he wants to save everyone no matter the cost, but sent me a message where it would be like, today's hero, like Deku, right, wants a Shigaraki, where, like, if you go back to, like, Dragon Ball Z, and it's, like, one of my favorite arcs in anime ever was the Cell Saga. It's like you have Android 16 telling Gohan this, which was, Gohan, hear me out. It's not wrong to fight for justice. Instead, it's the right thing to do. Think. There's enemies who can't be convinced with words. You only need to unleash your fury inside your spirit. Gohan, protect all the living creatures in this world that I love so much. I'm counting on you. And it's like, dude, that like hit me at such the right moment. He sent that, it was 2 days ago, literally 2 days ago. I was like, that's what I was feeling with like Deku. Like I originally, like at first I was like, yeah, that's totally Deku. But then at the same time I was like, bro, like I understand, but like, damn, dude, like this one for all for one will just continue to do what it does until it's like, I totally resonate with like what 16 is saying. It's like, for the betterment of mankind, for justice, for all that. And so like, that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we did get that with the one for all, where, all the past users in the past chapter where they kind of tested him.
Right, exactly.
And I see what you're saying.
Flo
Yeah,
tested it. I don't think Shigaraki can be. I think the only way, like, I understand it's a crying boy, and I do feel bad for Shigaraki, but it's kind of like thing where it's just like there's salvation in death, right? Some people like to be saved like need to die, and it's like a weird thing to say, but like the most recent example I can think of is like Demon Slayer. For it's fresh in my mind because it's one of the most beautiful examples I think it's ever been animated, and that's when Tanjiro is in the forest prior to where he fights Ryuji, I think it was, but essentially like the amazing scene, right? I think this one particular scene gets overshadowed by the amazing animation that took place with Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Ryuji. And if I'm saying his name wrong or whatever. But the scene I'm talking about is when Tanjiro is fighting the mother, essentially, or the mother figure of those demons in the forest. And she's fighting for essentially her family and her life, but at the moment Tanjiro is coming down to like kill her, she has like this epiphany, and she's like, wait a minute, this can free me from all my worries. This can free me from like this situation that I was manipulated into by the Mugen, right? And into where she's like being abused, and she's whatever. I don't get into that, but like she ends up like welcoming it. Like she throws her hands up instead of guarding. She welcomes Tanjiro's blade, and Tanjiro like split second recognizes it and switches his stance to essentially a painless swift death. And like it's again like what I'm coming back to is like she welcomes the death, right? Death, salvation by death, a cleansing of wrong by death, right? And so that's what I think like this whole Android 16 thing is like sometimes heroes must make the hard choice of understanding that not everyone can be saved. And it goes against their prime goal, which is to save everyone and not kill anyone. But like that needs to take place. And that sentiment, that situation has been, I think, such a good. It's always a good storytelling. What is the word I'm looking for? Storytelling, not chapter, but mechanic, control, drive.
Like trope or
trope. I guess trope would be an okay way, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. But it's always it's a very strong scenario, and like some of the like most iconic things in like kind of like nerd, weeb, geek media take place with this similar scenario. And like I would throw back, if you if you want to jump from like Eastern to Western comics, like I just talked about Demon Slayer, jumping into Western, it would be like the iconic Punisher Daredevil scene where they're on a rooftop and Punisher says, "I'm going to kill this bad guy unless you kill me." And so whatever action takes place, someone is going to die, and for the betterment of a life, another life must die. Essentially, summarized into like a point. I think everyone should read that comic. It's fucking amazing. But like those are some of like the most prolific moments in any type of media when it comes to like that kind of hero ideology. It's like the moment where death is the death of a villain is the best thing that could happen for the betterment of all. You can't save everyone.
You can't.
Essentially.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, I think in some aspects, and like, I mean,
and you, dude, I'm sure
culture.
you as the comic book guy, like you would probably see that in like Batman. Like I'm sure you can recall countless times if you weren't put on the spot right now, but like I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now what I'm thinking of, and it's not necessarily exactly the same, but at the end of Star Wars: The Return of the Jedi, where Luke Skywalker, his whole like story arc is he's being Deku, he's trying to save the villain, and at the end of the movie, Darth Vader on his deathbed, he's just got shocked by the Emperor and he's gonna die. He realizes like this is his chance to make a turn, and sometimes, like you said, like the death can be the cleansing factor. And I think in that aspect it's the same. Like he dies a hero.
Right. Absolutely.
But I mean, like the whole story of those first 3 movies is Luke Skywalker's trying to save him. So
no, I think
Deku.
I think you hit it on the nail. Like I think it's really good. Like both examples that we just provided, it's like the thing where I think me and you both talked about this in the past, where we don't like it when people say, like we had an episode about this. It was the title, The Big Bait, Comics versus Manga, right? And it's like, no matter what kind of medium it is, be it comics, big blockbuster superhero movies versus manga and like anime, it's like that core plot device, which is the word I was looking for earlier, it maintains its integrity, and it's so interesting and so amazing that same plot device resonates in Western and East, in all sorts of media. It holds true to that, and it's like a way of a bridging of cultures, a bridging of different mediums, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I love that you brought up the Star Wars thing too, because we all know Star Wars is huge. And it's so weird. Idea. Yeah, shut up, fucker. But it's just like, I guess what I'm saying is like, I don't like when people get on a high horse and they say like, I don't know, I don't want to get into it. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I want to touch on, I don't know if this is intentional, but at that last panel where Midoriya, he's standing on top of the building. Dude, he's kind of looking like Stain, when we first see Stain standing on the top of the building looking out, and he's got his scarf kind of like waving in the wind.
He does look like Stain. I think he looked like Stain. He looked like Eraserhead. He looked like, what was the guy from Vigilantes? The Skimmer? I forget his name. But essentially, he's become the Shadow. He's become the hero in the shadows. He's looking like fucking Batman. And if you look down at the corner, the kind of gargoyle he's standing on, I don't know, it reminded me of Batman for some reason, but I was like, damn, that's kind of like an homage. maybe there's a panel out. Maybe there's a comic book cover out there that mirrors this, because I know that Horikoshi is heavily inspired by comic books, and he's made these panels with homages to comic books previously. So I don't know why that reminds me of Batman right there, but it does. Like I'm looking at Robin, like I'm looking at Robin or something. And you look at Deku's eyes, dude. It's like it looks like someone who's like core integrity has been shaken to the point. It's like, I know that this has to be done, even though it is not what I would have wanted it to become. Like, this isn't the outcome that I wanted, but it has to be done. That's what I see in his eyes. Yeah, broken. His spirit is definitely rocked, and I want to, like, this. It's so crazy, like the way that Horikoshi makes this panel too, with like Ochako Uraka, or Gravity. I forget her name. You know what I'm talking about, Ochako. But like, she really is torn that Deku is going through this, and it's really hard, because like, understanding these are like essentially high school kids, and like, I don't know if in high school, like, we were really like emotional, and it's like, it's like Ochako and Deku, like, you can see like she really does like just want the best for him, and she's torn about it, and damn, man, it's hard. Where don't we see Bakugo? Where's Bakugo? I bet, as much of a hard ass he is, he has to be torn about this too. As far as saying something like "stupid Deku, dumbass," I'm supposed to be the hero. In reality, like, why are you doing this alone? We can do this together. And that's why I love Bakugo, and that's why I have a freaking Nendoroid of him right here.
I wish I could see it.
You will if you watch the video. Oh yeah.
So so obviously it says in big bold letters the final act begins. Do you think that's just of this arc, or have you heard anything if it's...
I haven't heard anything, but I would assume this is pretty much what we're getting to. We had kind of a time skip here, and I think this is it. I think this is, I really do think this is it, because we had the prison escape, the prison breakouts with Shigaraki's crew. And I mean, dude, look at this. Like, if you go back to the panel of Endeavor saying, "I want all of you just to watch me," we also get that snapshot of like Mirko, Eraserhead with a fucking eye patch. I think that's the wood guy, and then also Mount Lady, or Lady Mountain, whatever her name is, holding, rest in peace, Lady Midnight's mask. And I think this is like the calling of like the battle. This is it. This is the final showdown. It's the final countdown. This is it, man. Yeah. I think this is the final act, and I feel like I say this every time I talk about My Hero, but ever since the overhaul arc, there's been a change of pacing. Everything's become extremely dire, and nothing has taken a pause. It's been full speed up until this point right here. These last couple of chapters where like Shigaraki escaped, he had the prison breakouts, and then people were in the hospital. I think this is it, man. I think this is it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, 306 chapters.
The final act, honestly, I think this is it, and I applaud them. I just don't know where else it could go after this. Like, everyone knows Deku's secret now. Everyone understands the All Might, the predecessors, Shigaraki, all for one for all. We got like the death of like 19 prolific heroes. It's crazy. I think this is it. Stain's gonna be coming back somehow. I know we're gonna see Stain taking the side of heroes. He's gonna see Deku, and he's gonna like idolize Deku as the next All Might, essentially, and follow his every command, and Deku's not gonna like it. It's gonna be like, dude, here's the parallel. Deku is Yuji Itadori and Stain is Choso, and that's the relationship.
And pretty much all the heroes that Stain hated got weeded out.
Exactly. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Dude,
So,
Stain's prophecy came true, bro.
Dude,
Man.
John Stradamus did. Stain is the John Stradamus of
Bro, I'm Stain, dude.
My
I'm
hero.
gonna lick your blood and go and paralyze you.
We get a My Hero starting up again, new season next week, so that's to look forward to.
Rap this myself, Paracord 55515. Your boy, what's up? Camper, survivalist aficionado, back in the day. Huh? What? Yeah,
No idea.
My Hero.
No idea what that was.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited, dude. I think My Hero catches a lot of flack, and rightfully so. I think any anime, any manga anime series that has the fan base that it does, unfortunately, the minority is a loud minority, and there's some really cringe shit out there, and I don't like saying cringe because I always fully support people that are having fun doing what they do. I think people should be happy as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. With that said, though, there's some really weird shit that a small minority of the My Hero fandom takes part of, and I think it's just not something that I just can't agree with. And, it comes to like the shipping and it's just weird. And I probably catch some flack for that, but people don't need to. These kids go through enough. They don't need to be put through like adult situations, and that's why I don't blame people for shitting on the fandom when it comes to that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's almost every fandom when you think about it, though. So
Yeah, anything big, any big series will have this usually, and it's sad, but it's just the way it works. You see it with the Chainsaw Man already, even though it's not even animated yet. There's just only manga, and like the fandom blew up, and it's insane. But it is
I
what
think
it
I
is.
need to rein you in, bro, because
Yeah, we're at 119. We're at 120.
we cast the lasso.
I talk, bro. I had a week off, bro, so I could talk.
Oh man, the energy.
All right, Jay, wrangle it up, bro. Reel it in.
Yeah, I mean, all right, we're done on My Hero. Did you want to talk on your, was it Trigun?
Nah, we'll wait. Just say everybody look forward to next week's episode because it's gonna be all about Trigun, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have a guest come on for that, so look forward to that. I'm also gonna be hopefully live streaming it. That is the goal with our virtual. Oh, I said too much. That's a surprise. But I think it's it. Black Clover, fucking amazing, man. Black Clover is so good. So good. Manga. So good. Knock is fucking awesome, dude. I'm telling you guys. Don't let the anime ruin your impression of this amazing series. It's literally amazing. It's literally fantastic. Not as good as JJK, but it's one of the best, to be honest. It really is. There's a reason for its fandom, 100%. But with that, I know that pretty much wraps it up for the most part. I just want to say thank you again to people that I mentioned earlier on our announcement when we talked about them. I also want to say thank you to our new supporters. Thank you to our friends, our moots, anybody who's listening once. Thank you guys. That's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And I just want to say I started Hajime no Ippo, so you guys should all watch that because that shit is amazing.
For people that don't speak Japanese, what is that? That's me.
I don't know. I don't know what it translates to, but it's that the boxing anime I was telling you about where
Oh!
I don't know. It's literally probably one of the best sports animes I've watched. It's so good.
Well, that's that. I guess we're watching Hajime no Ippo. But first, catch up on Trigun season 1 released by next week, guys. You don't want to miss this. I'm telling you right now. You don't want to miss. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited to do a deep dive again and dedicate a whole episode to a single series.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Okay, guys. Thank you for watching, for listening, and we'll see you next week on the Monch Hours podcast.
We out.
Peace. Okay, bro.
Thanks for watching. Till next time on Monch Hours.